I'm alive, thank God. I know, shocking, isn't it? Those who don't know, I'm sorry this is late. I have just uploaded the Marvels video, but I've been ill for the past 3 weeks with this horrendous cold virus that literally knocked me for 6. And those who have had it will agree with me. It's like, it's not COVID, but it feels like COVID. So I've not been able to do my reviews, so I'm literally doing this now for you. I've just done my Miss Marvel, so catch 2 videos, folks, on my channel today. The Marvels has just been uploaded. I'm now doing Haunting in Venice. Now, Haunting in Venice, after the events of the Nile in Egypt, after the catastrophe that happened on the boat, this is a spoiler, so those who have not seen Death on the Nile, where have you been? Watch it, because it has connections to it, obviously. This is a spoiler, so if you haven't seen it, look away now. So, when Bridgewater died in the film, and they found out the husband of the one that was marrying Miss Bridgeway, and her ex-girlfriend, who, as Stephanie says, it was a Romeo and Juliet sort of kill. And after they killed them, after they died together, which was really interesting, because they both died with the knife through them together, which was horrific to watch. After that event, Hercule Poirot went into retirement. And I will say this case absolutely, it moved him. It shattered him. It's changed him a lot. Now, obviously, you're thinking, well, Hercule Poirot, he can deal with anything. But this event and what happened to his friend Buck, it's like he's also grieving, but he's also damaged. But he's not mentally damaged because his mind is brilliant, and you know that from the books. He's emotionally damaged. And he's got to the point where he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I keep helping these cases, and innocent people keep dying. One quote in the film I will say is he went, I am afraid, I am tired, my time is coming to an end. Must I witness so much tragedy in the age I am? Now, Stephanie loved that quote in the film because that was Stephanie will back me up here. That was a beautiful scripted line that they did in the film, because what he did was amazing. So he retired to Venice. He's enjoying his retirement. People keep coming up to him all the time asking for cases. He's like, I'm not interested. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Go away. Until Ariadne Oliver turns up. Now, those who know Ariadne Oliver from the books is one of Hercule Poirot's assistants. She does help him in a lot of stories. This film is based on a book called Halloween Party, which Stephanie has read. She told me, basically. Basically, he's enjoying his retirement, and when Ariadne Oliver turns up and asks him for his help. Now, Ariadne Oliver is a very interesting character, as I learned to find out when I watched this film, which I didn't know nothing. Now, what I love about films is basically things happen in it, and I don't know what's going on. Now, obviously, that's with other films, but with this one, it was specifically interesting because I knew nothing. Like, I didn't know anything about her. She's completely new to me. Now, the funny thing is, the direction concept of this movie, the director that does the film, basically with this character and her story and her journey throughout the case that Poirot is on, you have to figure out what door she's going through. You have to figure out what pathway she's going to, what's her emotional responses, what sort of character is it, is she intelligent, has she got something hiding, and can she be trusted? And that's the question everyone asks in the film, because it's not a surprise to you when you watch, and every time someone watches an Agatha Christie, reads a novel, watches Kenneth Branagh's films, you're always trying to figure out when you're watching the film, is this person completely telling the truth, or are they lying through their teeth? And that's the thing that's clever within the film. Now, she comes towards him and says, I have something that's going to intrigue you. Now, she's a journalist. She's writing a book. I have something that's going to intrigue you. Come to this party at Halloween. Now, it's Halloween in Venice. They call it the Festival of Masks. It's basically like the Day of the Dead. I can't do the French interpretation. Don't ask me to do it. It'll sound awful. So it's the masquerade Italian Halloween party. All the kids come to this abandoned building and hear a ghost story, and that's how it works. Now, she asks Poirot to attend the house where they're having like a séance. Now, where they're having basically a séance. Kelly Riley plays Rowena Drake in this film. Now, Rowena Drake is the woman that owns the house. She puts on the parties, and the children always attend them. She's always interested in them. And there is something, her connection to this as well. Now, when someone is killed, I will say this because it's an Agatha Christie story, someone always gets killed. That's not a spoiler. If you're thinking that's a spoiler, then go rewatch the films because you're an idiot. Basically, something happens in this film. Someone is killed in this film, but the murder is something he's never encountered before. Now, what's clever, I will say to you all, when you watch this, you will see something you've never witnessed. Now, I'm not on about something that's new. I'm on about a creative murder that's not been done before. If you've read the book, you probably know what's coming. Don't say anything. But literally, you see something you've never seen before. You witness a journey you've not been on. It doesn't make any sense. Even Hercule Poirot says in the film, "Tonight we are all afraid. Even I am not making any sense of this. This is scary." And he knows how to help people, but the murder shouldn't happen. Obviously, Haunting in Venice is going to involve the paranormal, because in the trailer and the poster, you can see from the concept of the trailer and the poster, it's very haunting. It's about the other side. It's about mediums, seances, and the seance comes together as well. And with during the seance and during the night, someone is killed, and Hercule Poirot, with Ariadne Oliver's help, has to help find it. And it's a bit like, this is a new inventive way we've never seen before. He doesn't get it, he doesn't understand it. This murder, I'm telling you, shouldn't be possible. And it will make you think and question your beliefs in the other side, the demonic side, which is very clever in this film. So that's all I'm saying on this. The cast is brilliant. What I love about Kenneth Branagh is his producer, director, actor. Absolutely fabulous. He's brilliant in all ways possible, and he's absolutely amazing. We watch him because he's a three-ringed brilliance. Producer, director, singer, dancer. You see films in it because he's absolutely fantastic. His knowledge of acting, his knowledge of characteristics, his knowledge of practitioners all develops within his character perception, and it's absolutely brilliant. We love him, he's fantastic, everything is pretty cool, and honestly, he's brilliant in it. And he goes to a level where Hercule Poirot is misunderstood, doesn't know what's going on, he's extremely like, I don't get this, he's intelligently damaged, all difference before, and it's quite clever. Ariadne Olivier is absolutely fantastic. Tina Fey. Stephanie told me to get this right, because if I don't, she's going to kill me. Stephanie knows a lot about Ariadne Olivier, and she said this, because I know people have said before, what is Stephanie's reviews on this? What's her interpretation? She said she got through the characteristics of this actress brilliantly. She said her character motives, emotions, and distraughtly directions were so bang on to what she read as a child. She said her perceptions, her emotions, her knowledge, and what way she's thinking, what's her gain, everything about her, you'll find out in the film. But Stephanie says she felt like the character she read, because she's got the Agatha Christie book, she's the biggest fan, she's a huge fan. She said Tina Fey's portrayal brought her back to when she watched the films, when she read the books. She said that Tina Fey's character, to me, she said she was emotionally direct, she was incredible, her characteristics were brilliant. Stephanie said, and I hope I'm getting this right, she was blown away by her in the story. It's fantastic, it's brilliant. Jamie Dornan is in this as well, which again, Stephanie was really happy about, because my girlfriend is also a 50 Shades Grey fan. So she's a big Jamie Dornan fan, and he plays the Doctor in this, which is very, very clever. And honestly, I've never seen Jamie Dornan in this type of acting role before. In fact, actually, it's a portrayal that people will enjoy. His voice work is brilliant, his chemistry is fantastic, and he is very broken as a man. That's all I'm going to say, because his way of thinking is brilliant. It's amazing. Kelly Riley as Rowena Drake, again, she's another complicated character. Again, you're on another journey like all the other films where you're trying to figure out what pathway these people are down, and there's 4 different portrayals to these characters that you don't realize. Like, there's always something new. There's always something undiscovered. But it's very different in this, because the twists and the revelations are very interesting in a way that people, and don't think you're going to get it, because you won't. I tried to predict it and I got it wrong. All right? So don't think you're going to get in here and the prediction's going to be spot on, because they won't be. It's absolutely, it's spectacular. It really is. Tina Fey's amazing. And then you've also got the Seance woman as well. The same woman that's in this, she's from Marley Shield. I can't remember her name. I'm going to put it in the comment section in a minute for you, so I remember. But she's a fantastic actress in this as well. Again, Another role I've not seen her do before. Her character, voice works brilliant. Another new way of acting I've not seen. I love these films because you see these actors in perceptions that you've never seen before. And it's beautiful. It's stunning. It's incredible. Honestly, there's one small issue I have with this. There was a jump scare, and I'm warning you right now, the jump scares are real. I am warning you right now, the jump scares are realistic, the jump scares are well timed, and they're well presented into the storyline. So much so, you don't expect it. And the scenery is fantastic. The revelations are brilliant. The twists and turns are new and inventive. The way the camera, what I like about this is what Kenneth Branagh and what the director does together is he sort of puts the camera behind the actors, and there's some scenes where you feel like you're walking alongside the group in a very dark, shadowy hallway, and it's absolutely terrifying because you don't, it's like, oh my God, it's there's hardly any light to it. The contrast is brilliant. I will say this is not horrifying in a horror, bloody, monstrous way. It's a thriller, you're gonna have a damn heart attack way, because the jump scares are so brilliantly timed and presented that it's effective within the script. It's effective within the direction. It's effective within the film. It is brilliant. There's only one small issue. It is brilliant. It's not incredible. And I know everyone's like, well, wait, you something brilliant and it's incredible. Yeah, no film is perfect, and this film is not, because well, there are films that are perfect, but this one is not. Because the one thing happened is one jump scare that everyone was looking forward to was portrayed in the trailer in one way, but we got another way entirely. The presentation of it and the well timing of it, of this one scene, for me, it didn't work. I was bored. I was like, that was it. You know what I mean? I was thinking, was that supposed to be... It's like they rushed it and didn't think on it. So that was disappointing. But the highlighted lighting, the backstories as well. The backstories are timed really well into the camera shots. They cross over in an effective way that is just magical. It's really good. It's brilliant. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews on Haunting in Venice, but a lot of people have given good reviews on this, and they should do, because it's brilliant. I tell you something, it's better than Death on the Nile, and it's just as good as Murder on the Orient Express. So for all those reasons, I've got to give Haunting in Venice 4 stars. So, Haunting in Venice. If you haven't seen this yet, I do encourage you, all adults who are fans, even if you're not a fan of Agatha Christie and you just like the films, you'll enjoy it anyway. Any people will enjoy this film. You don't have to read the books to know it. And it will shock you, because you'll go out the cinema going, what? What? It does. Like I was. Because she will... I'm not even going to make this up and say, oh, Sam, I bet you were like that when you walked out the cinema. Yes, I was. She completely blew my brain. When I watched this film, I came out completely like, what? It was brilliant. And that's the great thing about a movie like that, because when it makes you do that when you leave the film, it works. It so works. So, if you like this film, please click the thumbs up button. If you like the video, click the thumbs up button as well. If you haven't seen this yet, go see it. It's so good. It is really brilliant. I liked it. It was, For me, I don't know what everyone's talking about. I don't know why they're giving it 3 stars. I think it's really, really good, and it's not fair on Kenneth Branagh that. I definitely think it's a definite 4. 100% 4. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to Movie Madness to see my reviews. My 2 videos will be uploaded today, so have a check those out. Have a great week, even though we've got this stormy weather. I will put this video on Snapchat and Instagram, and I will see you in my next review.